Hey everyone, it is Iced Hazelnut
Grape Adler.
and we are Background
Noise.
Noise
Convo.
Convos Podcast. Ooh, we're in sync for once.
Sorta, yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Today we are talking about parks, state, local, and national.
Jeebus.
The ones we've been to, the ones I can remember. Now I'm not like
An outdoorsy person?
yes, an outdoorsy person, but
Right.
I have to wear SPF because I burn.
Yeah.
I do not tan nicely.
I used to tan nicely, but I mean that just comes with medications and stuff
And
too.
age.
I think and age, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, excuse me.
anyway.
Oh, but I have never been like that. I've always I just get red and peel and it's gross. So yeah, I have to be careful. But anywho, but I do love the great outdoors, especially when we're like out at different places. Where do you want? Do you want to do local for local?
We can start with local, yeah.
Yeah. So for local, I have, which we are not far from the city of Chicago proper. And in the city of Chicago, I like to go to Millennium Park. It's beautiful. They have the bean. They have those.
It's around the middle of the city.
I don't know what those things are called. They're like towers, but they're digital, and you see faces on them.
Yeah, they're like LED.
Yeah.
And they have faces that squirt out the water from the kids in the summertime.
Yeah.
I don't know what those are called.
Yeah, and right behind there, and I think it's a different name, but it's still part of Millennium Park, is the flowers. They have flowers, and then off to the, I'm trying to figure out where I'm headed.
It's been a while.
West of that is that, what is that called, that, where they play music, they have concerts?
Oh, when they do the taste?
Yeah.
There's like a little
concert
stage.
place. Yeah. Stage. I forget what it's called, but that's cool too. It's right there in the same area. So
I'm looking it up really quick.
love Millennium Park. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
The Bean.
The Bean.
You know, we haven't been that's by there is the Maggie Daly Park.
Oh, I have that Maggie Daly Park. Yeah, it's supposed to be really nice, but haven't gotten there yet.
Our sister-in-law and brother have gone.
Yeah,
a couple
I have
times.
it right here. Maggie Daly
and
Park.
nephew.
And Maggie Daly was one of the former mayors of Chicago's wife, right?
The first lady.
The first lady, yeah.
First lady, mayor.
I forget which mayor. Sorry.
It's operated by the Chicago Department of Cultural Affairs. We know where that is.
The
Millennium Park.
Oh, Millennium Park. Nice.
It's got to be owned by someone. No?
Yeah.
Oh, here I got it. Hold on. Let me see here. I have a map.
A map.
Hello? Let me see this map. Nope. Didn't have anything into the map. Oh, there's the ice rink in there. Oh, by the McCormick Chaba Plaza.
The other place in the city of Chicago proper
Pavilion. That's what you're thinking
the Pavilion.
That's what it is. So they do the concerts.
Yeah, the Pavilion. It's neat. It's got that. It's like it's got these cool, like bands of silver metal. Right.
Sorry, the bean is called the Cloud Gate. I always forget
Cloud
that.
Gate, yeah.
Yes.
The bean is really Cloud Gate, yeah. Anywho,
anyway,
the other thing I really love in the city, and we thought we were going to the Chicago Botanic Garden because it's called Chicago Botanic Garden, but it's not in Chicago. It's that Chicago Botanic Garden is in Glencoe, Illinois. But where we ended up was when we went into the city was Garfield Conservatory, which is very, very cool.
Yeah.
I love that. The inside and out. The conservatory inside is so cool. They keep it so nice and it's lush, with floral depending on the season too. And we've only been there once, really, but that opened. Guess when it opened? 1908.
Whoa.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that old. So that's the Garfield Conservatory. Let's see what else. So.
Oh, really quickly, it's called the Crown Fountain. Was what you're thinking of with the two LEDs.
Oh,
it's an interactive work of public art and video sculpture named from the honor Crown family and opened in July 2004. And is composed of black granite reflecting pools placed between the pair of transparent glass brick towers.
Mm-hmm.
So you were right. Yeah, they're towers.
Yeah.
And yeah, they operate from May to October and 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. So it's still on there. So
Wow. Okay.
And they also had, remember they had that King Lear down in Daly Plaza?
Yeah.
They had that.
They
always have different statues.
Remember they had the Marilyn Monroe.
They had Marilyn Monroe. They always have different art
installations.
Yeah. Anyway, go on. Sorry. Just wanted to say that before you went on.
So then we go out of the city city of Chicago, the Chicago Botanic Garden, which, like I said, is in Glencoe. Oh my gosh.
Couple times.
I've been there a few times. Yeah,
it's
at
free,
least 3 or 4
right?
times.
But the parking
you have to pay for parking. Well, it used to be
20. 20 for, right?
It's been 6, 7 years since I've been there. Yeah, but I love it. And we went to the what is that called? That show that
Orchid Show.
The Orchid Show. Oh my!
I think I already went on. It usually starts in February. So yeah.
It might still be going on. I want to say through March something.
I might go until March, right? Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, and I got a lot of good pictures. And then they also have an excellent, which is there usually year-round, bonsai.
They have a bonsai. We've been to that
display.
One too.
Yeah. It's very nice.
It's very pretty, and they have a nice, especially when you've been walking around that place. Little sitting area, cafeteria. They sell coffee. They sell Starbucks coffee. Well, they did. I don't know if they still do.
You could get a light lunch. Yeah.
The bathroom.
Oh yeah.
So that's like right before you, and then the little, just a little, what are those?
And it's
like
a sprawling place. It's pretty big, and then they have their separate Asian area, Japanese tea garden,
have a Japanese tea
garden. I should say Japanese garden and lush.
And then they have
the waterfall over there.
English tea rose tea garden in the middle, and that's almost, if you like the Secret Garden, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
So if you've ever read that, and then they have those
giant trees.
Those giant square trees. Yeah, they're square. So
they're humongous. And
very really Alice in Wonderland.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a good place to check out. And and then I remember if you went to one of our what was it? Our favorite food places was that deli.
Oh yeah, that deli.
Right, we had that.
Not too far from there.
A Jewish
miles.
deli.
Yeah.
Delicatessen, I guess you could call it. So.
No. Also, the other place, that's a local, that I want to go to. So you mentioned Maggie Daly Park, is the Rockford Japanese Garden.
I was just gonna look that up.
Still haven't been there. We keep talking about
what?
It, but
an hour away?
Maybe.
Couple hours away?
That, yeah.
Well, that's with no traffic. So.
With no traffic, yeah. So we want to check that out. It's supposed to be really
Anderson's
pretty.
Japanese Garden.
Oh, I forgot that other one by our brother in that area. What is that called? That Japanese they have a little Japanese.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up really quick. Is it Aurora? Or is it considered Batavia?
It might be Batavia.
It has the windmill.
Yeah.
There's a windmill.
Yeah.
I cannot remember. It's a nice little park there.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! It's leaving me. I don't remember.
I think it's the name of the road.
It's the name of the road. Yes, but I don't remember.
I forgot about that. So that's local-ish. That's out here it's out in the suburbs. I should say.
Yeah, and they have a really nice tea garden, and it's free. I mean, everything's free.
Yeah, that's free. Yeah.
And a huge, excuse me, windmill.
Mm-hmm.
And then just a nice walking. That's where we saw all those little.
The walking
ducks.
paths are excellent.
Yeah. All the geese with their little goslings or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it.
I can't remember it. I'm trying to look for it.
Hold
on.
Okay, so while you're trying to look that up, there's also Morton Arboretum. That's out in the suburbs.
Yes.
So and
that is in
been
Lyle.
There.
Looks like it says Lissel.
Lissel, yeah, it's Lyle. It's pronounced Lyle. Yeah, it's so nice, and I used to have a membership there, but it's been a while. Hopefully, I can again someday. But love going there, and you can walk everywhere there, but they also have a drive. You can drive through parts of it too.
Yeah, if you're not able to walk it.
Yeah. And they have different things. They used to do concerts a long time ago, and then they did. Didn't we we saw a concert there too, but it was a.
It was John
symphony.
Williams.
Yeah,
it was a symphony outside. Yeah. They had all the
That was the last time. Was
did you bring your
maybe
own,
8 years ago?
You brought your own chair, right?
Yeah, bring your own chair. Yeah.
And it was I think we mentioned this in something, one of music episodes, that John Williams, he played with John Williams, the conductor. He played with John Williams. So, but they were playing John Williams music. So.
Yeah. So that I really like that place. Did you ever find it?
No, I'm looking for it. So
shh, quiet. Because I'm gonna start going then. That's all I have as far as local. Do you have any other local ones?
We're gonna go to Starved Rock.
Oh yeah, well that's local-ish.
Well, yeah, that's local-ish.
That's what, a couple hours away.
That's a couple hours, yeah.
From the western suburbs where we're at. It's in Utica, Illinois. So Starved Rock State Park, and it's just beautiful. It's lush. There's walking trails. There's that. What is it called? The granite sandstones. You could see, and I saw eagles a couple times. Once you get to the top of that one, when you hike up that one path, you could see the eagles. Fabian Park.
Fabian Parkway, that's what it is.
Yeah, Fabian Park. So
it's considered Geneva.
Fabian Park is the one we were talking about, where they have that little Japanese garden, and Japanese garden. Lots of paths you can walk, and there's a windmill there, an old windmill.
Huge. Yeah. It's a huge windmill.
And I guess you can't, but they have very certain hours. You can go inside of it, but or you used to. I don't know if you still.
I don't know if you still can. Yeah.
So anywho, what was I talking about? Oh, Starved Rock. We stayed there one time.
Oh yeah, there's a hotel on the premises.
Yeah, and it was really nice. That was maybe 12 years ago.
Oh yeah, that was a while. That was for that's what I wanted to do for my birthday.
Yeah.
So
we stayed there, and then we went hiking. And that was nice. And the restaurant was it was really decent. It was nice.
Where is it near?
Utica.
Utica, Illinois.
Yeah. Yep.
They have glaciers. They have a little thing.
They have
I don't know if you have glaciers.
Oh.
They have little rock formations through the glaciers. But I don't know if you've ever seen. I never finished it, but it's like a whole series on HBO Max about the Starved Rock murders.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm like, if you like true crime, watch it. If not, then don't watch it. But, but yeah, that happened in the 60s.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And
I don't think I finished it.
I didn't finish it either. Yeah, because it's like four or five episodes, and they're kind of slow. So I'm like, it's like, just get to the point.
Right. They drag it out just so they can
get the views. Less than 2 hours from Chicago. So yeah, it's about an hour.
Yeah, hour and a half.
Maybe
from
90
us.
90 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
So next I'm gonna go to other states that places I've been to.
Mm-hmm.
So California.
Okay.
I have been to Yosemite.
Okay.
And I loved it. I think that's my favorite big national park. I even liked it. Gasp everyone more than and I love the Grand Canyon too. But there's something about Yosemite. The sheer, rock. Giant glaciers. They're really glaciers.
Mm-hmm.
Half Dome is awesome.
Yeah, El Capitan.
So, yeah, El Capitan, and I forget where we were, but
they have an Ansel Adams gallery. A lot of the photography there.
So when I went, my friend had asked me prior to going, "Do you want to camp there?" And I said, "Oh no, thank you. I've never camped. I never want to camp." We just stayed one night overnight at in a hotel, and we had to drive half an hour. It was the nearest decently priced. Might have even been like a budget inn, actually, or budget inn type. But
definitely, you mentioned the national parks because I like to watch those 411.
Oh yeah,
there's national parks. That's where they disappear. People disappear, and
but they're by themselves usually.
Yeah, Yosemite is like one of the highest.
Wow. Well, we were in a group, and actually we went. The first time we went in a group.
It's usually people by themselves or they're experienced, but you can be experienced and still something bad happens.
We took the bus tour and they took us to the top, tippy top.
All right, what else you got?
Okay, and so that's for California is Yosemite. More California, I almost forgot, was Golden Gate National Recreation Area. Oh, it's so nice.
Pretty there.
They also have a Japanese garden there. Mm-hmm. Just a lot of open space and the trees, and you have the water by you, the ocean. Did I go with you with that? I think you did.
Because we did go to the Japanese garden there. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
because that's how you figured out what a Zen garden was.
I didn't figure out. I knew.
Oh no, you knew what a Zen garden was, but your friend didn't know. She's like, I feel so tranquil and serene.
Yeah,
it's a Zen garden.
Yeah.
You're supposed to feel that way.
Your Woods National Monument and the redwoods, really cool, so cool. We drove through there, and Alcatraz Island. I didn't know that was a national park. It is. I was like, oh, I've been there.
I didn't know that was a national
yeah,
park.
and we took the tour, of course, of the jail. So I don't know. Some people it freaks them out. I didn't freak me out, but then again, we went to that one place that didn't freak me out.
Oh, the Winchester House?
The Winchester
Mystery House, yeah.
Yes. It's like, okay. You had your little spidey senses tingling?
My little spidey senses kept, like, doing waves. I kept thinking someone was...
Next to you?
Not next to me, rubbing up against me. I'm like, God, stop doing that. I wasn't scared. It's just that it kept happening, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I even said to him, like, did you touch me?
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I'm like, shit.
I did not.
Damn it.
And it didn't happen to me because I would have said you knock it off, but
yeah.
it didn't happen to me. So I think that's it for as far as California, for me at least.
Okay.
And then I'll jump to Arizona, Grand Canyon, like I said. I've been there twice, so some people...
I've never been there.
Never go there.
Well, I went to Vegas, but we never went to Grand Canyon.
What do they call it?
Hole in the ground?
It's beautiful, though. Especially, we were there at sunset and sunrise one time. We got up early, too. And it's just so beautiful. We took a Jeep tour. Not there, but in Arizona, I took a Jeep tour, too. So that was cool. But yeah, the Grand Canyon. We just drove through parts of it. We just made an afternoon of it because my friend's sister lives in, what's the city? I forget. No, not Flagstaff.
Carlsbad?
Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. The next one, I don't know if you remember it. Garner State Park in Texas.
I vaguely remember it.
Yeah, so that's it's in Concan, Texas. It's near Uvalde, Texas.
Okay.
And we went there one time, and check this out. We took we have lots of them. We had a lot more relatives in Texas, and we had to drive 3 hours to get there.
I knew it was a long day.
Yeah. So, I was so sunburned. I peeled like a snake. My scalp was burned, but what happened was you had to get there super early if you wanted a spot along that river.
Yeah, it's a river, so you could swim.
Yeah.
We have pictures. I remember that.
Yeah.
I do have a memory of it.
Yeah,
so.
to get a nice spot near the water, and you set up your barbecue and bring your food.
I was little. I had to be 3 or 4.
Oh, you were little, yeah.
Yeah, I had to be 3 or 4 years old, but I do remember it because I almost drowned.
Okay.
Our uncle and my Dio pulled me out, luckily, but I was just like, put into the water.
Dang.
Didn't know you couldn't breathe underwater. I was 3.
God.
3 or 4.
What's this stuff? Oh my god. That's too funny. Oh my god.
Anyway, and there was rocks, right? It's rock. It's not sand.
Yeah, it's rocks at the bottom, so you really should wear water shoes.
That didn't really exist though, back then.
Yeah.
So.
or old sneakers. I think we had old sneakers.
Yeah, I think that's why I might have slipped. Actually, that's
we had
might
tubes.
What happened.
They brought tubes of cousins. We had a lot of cousins they came with, and I said when my grandparents were there. My one set of grandparents. My other grandparent, my dad's dad, was still around.
Yeah.
And my mom's dad, and his, it's a step. She was a step. And their son, they had one son, and then our other cousins, and then the other ones. And
I know, a lot.
My aunts and uncles. So it was a lot of fun. It was fun. Okay, so from Garner State Park, we go back to the Midwest, Michigan, Mackinac Island State Park. So been there, done that.
Talked about Mackinac Island before.
And to get there, you need to take a ferry. No vehicles allowed at all. So if you want to get around, you either walk or take a horse-drawn buggy.
Or you bike.
You could rent
Bicycle.
bikes, yeah.
If
you bring a bike. I think you can bring your own bike, too.
I think you can, yeah. There's one or two, but they're ambulances just for the locals.
Yeah.
Not the locals, but for local.
Yeah, and there's people that live on there year-round, so they have...
What did I say? I think it was, because we did about that on the vacation episodes. Yeah. It's like 500, not even.
Yeah,
it's
very low.
So that actually live there.
That actually stay there for the whole year during the winter time. But yeah, they have everything. They have like a tour of the fort that's there.
Grand
And that's
Hotel.
what my little brother and I did. My younger, I should say, brother.
Mm-hmm.
We rented bikes, and my sister and my parents took a horse-drawn buggy tour. And then there's the Grand Hotel. That's a famous hotel,
Supposedly haunted.
and they
Supposedly.
filmed somewhere in time there.
Mm-hmm. Was Jane Seymour and Christopher Reeves?
Yes, Christopher Reeves, right? Yeah. So that's a cool place to go. Even if you go just once, go once. Just to go see.
Just to go on there. You don't have to stay on there.
And they got cute.
You
little,
can, but you don't have to.
They have cute little. We stayed off, because it was
it's
just
cheaper.
too expensive.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
They have cute. What was I gonna say? Oh, shops. All kinds of shops. So, and then the quaint houses on the main drag, and we also went to Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. That's up in the UP. And near that too was the Tequamanon Falls State Park. That's where they had that waterfall, and it was kind of red, and that was because of the iron in the water, and the tannins in the water. Yes. Yeah. So that was cool. That's so beautiful, and especially at sunset. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. And not, and I was gonna say not too far from there, but I mean a few hours away. It's the only place in New York I've been is Niagara Falls. We've been there. So we went on both sides. We went to the state park on the U.S. side, and that's all it is. It's nature and all this. But if you go on the Canadian side, you have you could see the falls from the Canadian side, and they have all kinds of stores. It's more touristy on that side. Yeah. So they don't have it as part of the. Well, I'm sure it might be part of
Where Top Pops is. Park. He's in the Niagara area.
Oh, is he? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Okay.
Because he always says that. He's like,
she watches Top Pops.
Top Pops. Tristan
on YouTube.
Yeah. He does all Funko Pops. He talks about it, so. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. What's next? Can you remember anything else? Anything for you from Michigan or New York?
No, but I was going to say, we go to Wisconsin. We go to there into the hills of Hubertus, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
There's a cathedral called Holy Hill.
Yeah.
And there's just tons of wildlife. And it's very pretty out there. And that's even less people than those little towns in Mackinac.
Oh, yeah.
Mackinac, whatever.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
But I was going to say...
There's Mackinac City and Mackinac Island. I believe that's what it is.
But on the island, it's like 500. I think there's even less in some of those little towns are in Wisconsin. But it's very pretty.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. And I was going to say, when we stayed in Mackinac, when I had said we stayed off the island, that was a budget inn we stayed in. I don't know if they still exist, but it was clean and cheap. And at that time when we went.
And the same thing in South Dakota. Whatever it was called.
It was in St. Ignatius. I think that's how you pronounce it. If not, I'm sorry, Michiganders.
I think so, yes.
Ignace. So that's where we stayed, and then took the ferry from there in the morning.
I have one here. I was like, it popped in my head when you said something. Mount Rushmore. It's a national memorial.
Oh, yeah.
Memorial, yeah. But it's
I have that.
Yeah, you do have it? Oh,
I have that coming up, yeah.
Oh, okay. So.
Actually, that's next.
Oh, okay, great.
So, South Dakota. I have Badlands National Park.
Been there, yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I just thought that it was awesome. And seeing the dinosaur... The fossils and the dinosaur footprints, and it was cool. Oh no, if you go in the summer, it is dang hot.
Yes.
Make sure you have plenty of water. Also with the Grand Canyon, when you're in Arizona, and it's we always try to go like in early fall or spring. But yeah, South Dakota, the Badlands, the Black Hills National Forest. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. And when you drive through the forest, if you're in the hot, open, and then you go into the forest, it's so much cooler.
It's it's all
20 degrees. Yeah, 20 degrees cooler. It's so neat. It
was like 100 degrees. Didn't feel like it.
No,
so
no. But then once we got out of the Black Hills,
when you're right in the sun, because the Badlands is like very deserty. So it is desert. So.
And then Mount Rushmore Memorial. That's a memorial, but still. And then there's Crazy Horse near there too. So, I thought we went and saw where Custer was buried. I'm trying to remember what that's called. Is it Custer State Park? Is that part of it?
No, we saw Wild Bill Hitchcock and Calamity Jane.
Yeah. Oh, that was at Deadwood.
That's Deadwood, yeah.
Yeah, that's Deadwood. But I thought.
Oh, that was that. I might have
Maybe.
not been there. I might have just don't remember. Cause
Yeah.
I remember that because someone took us 50 miles out of the way to Deadwood.
Deadwood was cool. Oh, Dad loved it too because you know how he loves his westerns.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Okay, and then we have rounding out for me at least because that's all I could remember so far. Is in Colorado. I went to Pikes Peak.
Colorado.
Yeah, Grape did not go. I went with a friend of mine. Went to Pikes Peak. You have to take a train up there. To Pikes Peak. I went to get to it was hot too down in Colorado Springs down there. When you take it up to get to the top of Pikes Peak, it was freezing cold. But it was cool. It was cool. You like see cloud in the clouds almost. See quite a few clouds, but then you're looking down, you know, at the city. Let's see what else. Oh, 12 miles west of Colorado Springs, I should say. That's what it is, yeah. The elevation is 5,530 feet. And let me tell you, me trying to breathe when we first got there, woo, yeah, short of breath, but then gradually, slowly, I got used to it. So be careful if you have, you know, asthma problems with that. Yeah. Which I don't, but woo, took my breath away, as you could say. Garden of the Gods. It's a national natural landmark. It's sandstone rock formations, and it's like red. It's red rocks. So
this Colorado.
Okay. Yeah, in Colorado. So we checked that out. Oh, so here's the thing: we were supposed to go to Rocky Mountain. She bought a package, and it was supposed to take us the bus to Rocky Mountain. They had that snowstorm. And remember I told you half of Colorado or half of Denver got no electricity. The electricity went out. Luckily we weren't affected. We were in the middle of the city, and luckily we weren't affected, but they had to cancel that. So instead they offered the Pikes Peak and Garden of the Gods. And I believe they threw in, there's a zoo right there on the mountain too. A Cheyenne, I think it's called Cheyenne Zoo or something like that. So we did that. We did those 3 things.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. But yeah, we were supposed to go to Rocky Mountain, but couldn't because of the snow. And it was in September, near the end of September, and you could see after it happened the next day. It happened overnight. We got there, checked in, got some rest. We walked around downtown a little bit, slept. When we woke up, snow all over the place. Dang. And there was even like full bloom flowers downtown in the garden, and they were covered in snow. It was kind of cool. I have a picture of that still, but yeah.
Because you prefer cold weather anyway, so.
Yeah, I do. So I think that's it for me. Anything else for you?
I was just looking at, heard the Shenandoah National Park. That's Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains extends along the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's just very pretty, the skyline.
Oh, you've been there or no?
I've never been there. I'm just saying places that look interesting.
Did you guys drive through or go to anywhere when you went to Louisiana?
It's not a swamp, but there was swamp, no. Yeah. And then when you're going, because the couple of friends I went with I don't think they've been on very many road trips. So they had, so they were kind of amazed by the Missouri, because we kind of went a little bit through Missouri, and then we kind of, trailed down south farther into where did we go? Yeah, we went through Missouri, a little bit through Oklahoma. No, I think we had to go through Tennessee or something like that. I forgot how it went, but then we ended up hitting like Mississippi or whatever. But anyway, just that way. But we did have to go through those, kind of like the Mark Twain, like what he talks about and stuff. So they were kind of amazed by that. No, there's a lot of swamp around when you
hit Louisiana.
Literally, no, not even Louisiana. When you hit right before you go into New Orleans, it's like swamp both sides of you. You cannot stop. So you better make sure you have gas.
Oh dang!
So yeah. So it's just.
What kind of car did you guys have? Do you remember?
I was just like a sedan.
A little sedan.
Just a little sedan, yeah. And I was gonna say my other place, obviously, out of all these, and I'm kind of looking through the list. Probably Redwood, because if you're a Star Wars fan, Return of the Jedi, so that would be one that I would want to go to.
Yeah.
Just to see Sequoia. It's kind of in that same area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's...
I took pictures. When my friend got married, she asked me to do the photographs, and I did. With her camera, she had a SLR camera, and she just showed me how to use it real quick. I'm like, okay. I took the pictures, and we went to the Redwoods and took some pictures there, and they turned out awesome.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They live close enough.
Yeah, and it was overcast, so it was even better. It didn't, wash
Right.
out. So if it was too sunny, it might have washed out
Yeah.
some things. So, but anywho. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
For now, it's all I can remember. Yeah. So those are the days. So yeah, so we want to get to Maggie Daly Park for sure here, and the Rockford Japanese Garden.
Locally, at least.
Yeah, that's what we'd like to do next, and then head over back to the Chicago Botanic if we can, if and when we can one day. Yep. So I think that's it for now.
Yeah.
Nothing else, ma'am?
No, I can't think of anything else.
Well, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Bye.